sind vorbei, das fahren wir warten zu bleiben. Und was?
Okay. It's a very wide and slow moving river. And the reason it moves so slow is because of all the grass that you see around us. It's 80% water and 20% dry land. Whenever you see grass, it's growing in water. When you see trees, they are actually growing in solid dry land. The big tree formations like the one you have right here to the left side, they're not called islands, they're actually called hammocks. And about 40-50 years ago, the Miccosukee Indians used to live in these hammocks. These tree formations, these hammocks, are really old. They're about 1,000 to 2,000 years old. And like I was saying, the Indians live nowadays in a reservation about 18 miles west of the park. And the only thing that you can find in these hammocks are going to be a lot of mosquitoes, millions of mosquitoes, and of course, snakes. Don't worry, this is a good one. This is a Florida king snake, and it's one of the 28 different snakes. Don't worry. One of the 28 different snakes that you can find out here in the Everglades. But the amazing thing about this one is that she is a cannibal and she will feed on other snakes and nothing will happen to her. She can actually eat some of the poisonous snakes that you can find out here. She actually have 4 poisonous snakes, really deadly. This one can eat them and nothing will happen to her. If you want to, you can pet her, you can touch her skin. She feels really, really good. She just shed 2 days ago and that's why she feels really good. Touch it. Touch it. Oh, she doesn't feel bad. She feels good, doesn't she? Does anybody have any questions? She feels really good. Don't worry, don't worry. If you pay attention to that side of the hammock, you can see some wooden poles, some pieces of wood that were put there by the Indians so they could tie up their canoes. Okay? Also, deep inside, you can find coconut trees, banana trees, avocado trees. They're not even native from Florida. They were brought here by the Mikosukis so they could eat of them. Okay? You don't want to touch it? I'm not going to push you. I'm not going to push you. Stay there, guys. You want to see it? No. Okay. I respect that. Okay, does anybody have any questions? No questions? At least one, come on. No questions? Or the alligators, right now where we are in this area, there's 3 alligators that live in this area. But you see, we don't see them during the midday. We barely see them on the very first ride of the day and in the last one. Because we come through this area all the time so they get scared, okay? Actually, the noise attracts them. We're going to go to a canal where the water is deeper and there's a lot of turtles and there's a lot of fish and birds. And that's why alligators like to go there, because there's a lot of food. Okay, all the terrain that we're going through so far is natural. We're going to go to a canal which is artificial. Okay, now the reason these alligators are not here right now is because they are scared of us. Right now they don't like our boats, they don't like our smell. Let me tell you something else. If they actually do come close to the boat, if you go like this, okay, most likely the alligator, 90% of the chances, 99% of the chances, he's not going to do anything. Okay. But if he does, he's going to take your hand away. He's not going to eat it, okay, but you're going to bleed to death, okay? He's not going to eat you. This is the point, the difference between a croc and an alligator. An alligator is a freshwater animal. Like humans have too much salt in the bloodstream, they don't like to eat people. They can attack you, they can kill you, they will bleed you to death, but they won't eat you. A crocodile is a different story. A crocodile, yes, he will eat you and digest you. But crocodiles in America, you can find them too, about 40-50 miles down south, where this water mixes with the ocean, with the Atlantic. That's when you can see crocodiles. As long as the water layer of what we call muck, which is pretty much very soft soil,
Ja,
vegetation,
doch, an der Marmel,
mud,
ne?
decomposing vegetation, roots and things like that. Under this muck,
Hier kommt einer.
you're gonna have a very hard layer of limestone, which is pretty much coral. And under that coral, you're gonna have an underground river that we call the aquifer. And from that aquifer, the South Florida gets the drinking water. The water you drink in Miami is not this water. This water is actually quite dirty, has a lot of bacteria.
Der kommt.
Okay? Now you can see that we have an alligator right here. He knows I'm here. The other alligator right next to the other side of the boat, he also knows I'm in the water, but they still don't come to attack me. Why?
Der kommt ganz schnell.
That's your lucky.
Nope, because humans like you and me, we have too much salt in the bloodstream. And they don't like it. All this water, all this basalt that you see around us is fresh water, and they don't like anything that has to do with salt. Like for example, us. He knows that I'm here, but he also knows that I'm not good enough to eat. Okay?
Hast du verstanden? Weil du salzig bist.
About 6 feet long. If he attacks me in the water, he will kill me in the water with not a problem, okay? Because I am in his element. He also has 80 teeth. He's very, very strong and very, very fast. But he will not attack me in the water. As long as, first of all, I'm still a little bit too tall. Okay,
Go
so he
ahead.
thinks I am a bigger animal. And number 2, he doesn't like my tail.
Okay.
Don't make any noises.
All right, good boy. Anybody has any questions?
Haben Sie noch Fragen? Dann fragen Sie jetzt.
No questions? All right, I'm going to show you the little one. His name is
Snappy.
He's only 4 years.
Ist nur 4 Jahre alt, ist ein kleiner Babyboy. 4 Jahre und er heißt Snappy, mein Freund.
I'm going to pass him around so you guys can take a beautiful picture with him.
Sie können ihn ruhig halten, Fotos machen.
Bella.
When you hold him under his tail, under his legs, don't drop him because he hates that.
Also so wie er ihn hält, so müssen Sie es auch machen, unter den ersten Füßen und unter dem Schwanz. Und nicht fallen lassen, denn das mag er gar nicht.
And please, we're not going to hold too hard around this area. Okay, that's where his little ribs are. We don't want to squeeze that too hard, so we just hold him like this. He'll be just fine.
Ja, und auch nicht zu festhalten, weil er hat kleine Rippen, so stark sind sie.
Say cheese.
Whatever, if you want to go to the souvenir shop, you can do this too. And we'll leave in 10 minutes. The exit is to your right, not to your left, to your right. And of course, whenever when you like the show, you can also give him a tip. So he survived this time. Ansonsten für meine Gäste von Flamingo Tours, die können jetzt also noch ruhig Fotos machen mit meinem kleinen Freund, dem Snappy, der ist so süß. Und sie haben also noch 10 Minuten, in 10 Minuten treffen wir uns am Bus wieder.
Bon, tu rentres dans la chambre, dépêche-toi, hein, parce que c'est l'heure maintenant. Elle est pas mal cette petite mégalo.
Bien mangé, maintenant on va partir, on va aller faire la route des Christ.
Tranquillement, et comme ça, si on peut arriver un peu plus tôt au Key West. Allez, c'est parti.